Hi everyone, today I am going to tell you the next episode of Mahabharata series, and the name of the story is Indraprastha. So let me begin the story. Of course, I will tell you half portion of it today and tomorrow the another half. So let me begin. The news of Draupadi Swayamvar spread everywhere like wildfire, and the trusted spies of the kings, they informed to their kings about the Pandavas, and they informed the youth who faced the impossible challenge in the Swayamvar was no other than Arjun. They, having heard this news, Duryodhana was extremely sorry and he was depressed. Out of anger, he came back to Hastinapur with Karna, Dushasan, Ashwatthama and others. Here, hearing the good news, Vidura was extremely happy, and immediately he conveyed the message to his elder brother Dhritarastra. He said, "O king, we are fortunate and our the Kurus are prospering from good luck. We owe Draupadi. But poor blind king Dhritarastra was overwhelmed with joy, thinking that his son Duryodhana owned Draupadi. The very next moment, all his happiness vanished when he came to know the truth. However, he concealed his true intentions, his true feelings, and said, "O Vidura, we are truly fortunate to get King Drupada and his mighty sons as our relatives. You now send the news to all the Pandavas and bring them back with proper honor. Bring them back to Hastinapur with proper honor." Not only King Drupada, we also got Dhrishtadyumna, Shikhandi and others. Thus, King Dhritarashtra showed his happiness to Vidura. Duryodhana and Karna, Dushasan, Ashwatthama, after the departure of Vidura, they came to King Dhritarashtra, and Duryodhana said, "O king, O noble father, do something for us before it becomes too late. If you won't do anything right now, then we will be at nowhere." Then Dhritarashtra said, "O son, I am also puzzled. I don't know what to do. Please give me some suggestions." Then Duryodhana said, he was very excited, and he said, "O father, I think we should send some skillful men who can create dissension among the Pandavas. Or we can send some clever person who can create the disunion among the sons of Kunti and Madri. Otherwise, we can provide beautiful maidens to the Pandavas so that Draupadi will be annoyed. And if these things will not work out, then we'll give a heavy wealth to King Drupada so that he will abandon the Pandavas." After hearing all these things, not only that, he said that we should create something so that Draupadi will abandon all these 5 Pandavas. After hearing his words, Karna said, "O friend, O Duryodhana, whatever suggestions you have given is meaningless. There is no one in this earth who can create any dissension among the virtuous-minded Pandavas. Nor you can create any type of hatred feeling with Pandavas. You can create any hatred feeling of Draupadi towards Pandavas. She is a devoted lady, and even though she was a princess, she was ready to sleep on the ground after her marriage. So she is not going to abandon her husband at any cost. These are absolutely meaningless words. And remember, while they were merely like Kaloe birds, that time we could not defeat them. And now they got Drupada and Shikhandi, Dhrishtadyumna. They have become much stronger than before. You also, O hero, O friend, just remember one thing: Drupada is an honest person. He is not desirous for any wealth. Even if you will gift him your whole kingdom, he is not going to abandon the sons of Kunti. So, you should apply your common sense to defeat the Pandavas now. Before King Drupada with his mighty sons and vast army comes to fight with you, you display your prowess. Because prowess is always admired in Kshatriyas. And oh, best of Kshatriyas, prowess is the cardinal virtue of the heroes. Use your prowess now and attack with your vast army of 4 kinds of troops and defeat King Drupada. Bring all the 5 Pandavas here now. At least you can try your prowess to bring them back. Otherwise, the Pandavas are not going to be defeated by any type of gift or of conciliation or of wealth of bribery or of disunion. You can't do or you can't defeat them. So follow the words just now I have said. Attack King Drupada and defeat him. After giving his suggestions, Karna kept quiet. King Dhritarastra was very happy and he praised Karna for his wisdom and his suggestions. But immediately he said, "O son Duryodhan and Karna, I cannot take the final decision without consulting with my elders Pitamaha Bhishma, Guru Dronacharya or wise man Vidura. They have to be summoned and they should take part in these suggestions." At last, all of them were summoned by King Dhritarastra. They all came. When they were asked their opinion, Bhishma said, Pitamaha Bhishma, he said, "O Dhritarastra, O king, there is no difference between you and Pandu in my eyes. So also the sons of Gandhari are as dear to me as sons of Pandu. So I can never give my consent to quarrel with the Pandavas. I do not agree with that. By the way, if you think, I think they are to be protected as much by me as by you. So I do not like to give any consent for quarrel. And not only that, it is better to conclude a treaty with the Pandavas, giving half of the kingdom. He again said, O Duryodhan, Bhishma said, O Duryodhan, if you consider this kingdom as your paternal property, so do they. And if you think you have rightfully come into the possession of this kingdom, then I think the Pandavas also have rightfully come into the possession of this kingdom. If they, the virtuous Pandavas, can't get it, then how can you? How do you think that you will get this kingdom as your paternal property? So it is better to conclude it with a treaty and give them half of the kingdom. That is good for all. Then again he said, O son, do that is good for, means act wisely so that it will be good for all of us. Act justly. And remember one thing, when Kunti was killed, all the people, they blamed you more than the wicked Purocha. So do not do the same mistake again. You have the right for this kingdom as they do have. Think about it and act justly. He advised Duryodhan again and again. And at last he said, if you can't do this, then I think the whole Kuru race will suffer for this. This is not good for anyone. He said, and he kept quiet. After Pitamaha Bhishma's opinion, Guru Dronacharya started. He said, O King Dhritarastra, as Pitamaha Bhishma said, I agreed with his opinion. I want the same thing, that the virtuous Pandavas should be given half of the kingdom. And not only that, you should send a noble person with proper gifts and the valuable ornaments for Draupadi, and send some proper noble person to King Drupada with gifts, ornaments for Draupadi and Kunti, and bring back the Pandavas with proper honor. When they will come at that time, Vikarna and Dushasan should go there to welcome them, to receive them properly. They should be honored. Like this, Dronacharya advised. At last even Dronacharya said, Ki, you know that Drupada was mighty and he was a noble king. So when we got him as our relatives, we should also respect him properly. If Duryodhan do not do accordingly, then there is no doubt the whole Kuru race will be exterminated. There is no doubt. Hearing the words of Pitamaha Bhishma and Dronacharya, Karna again said, O king, I can't believe it, how these two elderly persons, Pitamaha Bhishma and Drona, keeping some wicked intentions in their mind, outwardly they are behaving good at you. They are not your true friends. Friends, those who are friends, neither they do any good or harm to anyone. And the destiny, the good or bad, depends upon one's destiny. Whatever will happen, will happen. But that doesn't mean that we should keep friendship with and give everything to Pandavas. I can't think that Pitamaha Bhishma and Dronacharya say the praising words of Pandavas. He said this, and he ultimately said, "O King Dhritarastra, you are a learned fellow, now you think and judge accordingly." That is what he said and went away. At last, Vidura was called and he gave his opinion. Vidura also agreed the opinions given by Pitamaha Bhishma and Drona. He also said, "O King Dhritarashtra, Karna is definitely going to do some injury to all of us. Do not listen to his words. They both are young and immature." Who? Duryodhan and Karna. So do not listen to them. Pitamaha Bhishma is our respected, and his words should be followed. It is good for all the Kuru race. After this, what happened, I will tell you in the next episode. Thank you so much.